Hello everyone, hope you're having a beautiful Sunday wherever you are. My name is Robin and I own Horseman Readings. So I am still new to TikTok, figuring out how this works. I did a weekly reading already underneath my YouTube channel, so if you want to check out my YouTube channel, Horseman Readings, feel free to do that as well. And my dog was just barking in the background, so I figured, you know what? I'm going to come on here, I'm going to pull up some cards for you guys. I'm not going to go past the 10 minutes, so I can also keep this for as a recording. So if you want a message for your week, that's from the 11th until, wrote down the 17th. So from Sunday until Sunday, I would love to give you a message for your week. Just say yes. And we'll do that for you. So I'm gonna go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we're gonna have a Saturday and Sunday card. There's quite a few cards here. So that means there might be someone in here that's looking for a message. Again, this is gonna be a weekly general forecast reading, but then also if you want a message for your week, hello, then just say yes and I'll pick you and we'll pull up a card for you as well. Okay, so again, I'm going to be recording this so that other people can watch this underneath my profile. I'm new to TikTok, so thanks everyone who hops in here. So Angel Angel baby, him, she. Okay, so I'm gonna pick you, okay? So we're gonna start with you, and again, keep in mind that this is still going to be related to our general messages. Right away, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of fear that's gonna be coming up this week as my dog barks. I'm telling you, this is an indication of where the energy is. So I am definitely gonna let him out so that we don't have barking. So what's gonna come up for you, okay? And everybody else, what's coming up is there's going to be a time where this week where you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, okay? And what we want to do with this energy is not fake it till you make it, but definitely be as honest as you possibly can with other people, okay? So that might be if somebody's asking you to do something for them, you might have to address it in the sense that you just say, well, I'm not having a good day, it's not my day, whatever it is. So it feels like we've got to communicate the energy that's on our mind and on our heart, okay? So 10 of Pentacles talks about support. That's what I'm saying, that people don't know how you feel unless you communicate that to them. So this is going to be a big learning lesson for us this week, okay? Might be getting things off of your chest, but I feel like leadership is also coming up as well, that it's important that we're stepping into that power and not allowing other people to kind of take our power away from us, okay? So yeah, you just have to say yes if you want a message for your week, but again, this is still general. I'm not going to stay on too long here because I want to make sure I can keep this as a recording for my profile here as well. Again, you can check out the weekly. I did it already underneath my YouTube channel. So Marie, okay, so yeah, so Marie, what else comes up here again for the general collective and you? Angel of Innocence. So I just feel like stability is also really important this week. This talks about new beginnings in some form, that we're moving through an energy or we're moving through a really tough time in our life. So hence the Fool, it's a very start of something brand new. So it's kind of like when we're like, I'm so done with the BS, you know, like I'm just finished. We don't want to get angry, but it's also sometimes we end up getting angry because we get to that point where we're just like, we're done. So that's going to be coming up for, again, this is like collective, but you might feel that a little bit more for the person I was pulling that card out for. So 0 also talks about our spirituality, our faith, things like that. So I think there is some confusion for some people this week about what direction they're actually going in, and that's okay. We don't need to know everything, right? I have a free masterclass for my forgiveness program tonight at 7 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. So if you want to go to my horsemanreadings.com, feel free to do that and sign up. So we're going to be doing readings, theta healing, Reiki. And so it's just nice to be in that space where we're working on the heart chakra a lot, okay? So I think it was man greet, something like that, anything for me. So we'll pull up a card here, but again, this is a theme for our week. So there's a little bit of a heaviness coming in, but it's because we're actually starting to move forward. And so it's about, I'm hearing to swallow our pride as well a little bit. So it's kind of like, it's not sucking it up at all as much as it is. Sometimes there are just things that we have to build courage up, especially, and have those conversations. If there's a little bit of animosity with someone, it's kind of like, okay, we've got to like cut the BS. That's really coming up, and I definitely relate to that. Even right now, there's someone, a family member, that I feel like needs to be I need to have a conversation with that person, but there's been hesitancy because it's not actually my family, it's my husband's family. So, you know, you kind of don't want to rock the boat, but at the same time, sometimes things need to be said. Okay, I'm just sharing that as an example. Hey, can you also do me in this general, or we can ask a specific question? I'm just doing like general messages for the week, but I can tune into specifically into you, and you can help me do that. So Eknor, man. So someone else just asked first, and then I'll do second. Okay, Eknor. So what's coming up here is the Hierophant, okay? This is really talking about leadership. You're so kind, you're welcome. We were just bringing up leadership, but it keeps coming back up. It's when we need support from other people, okay? I can't say that enough this week. So use your resources, light that fire underneath your own butt, okay? We need motivation too. We've got to be the one making ourselves do the things. That also came up with the weekly reading that I already did underneath YouTube, if you can ignore the dog barking in the background. So it's kind of like that motivation piece is just following through a bit more on the things that you're feeling, because otherwise you start to become a victim, you start to become a complainer, your energy will start to go down. So it's kind of like, well, what are you doing about this, right? So if you need help with that, if you need more guidance, right, get it, okay? So Eknor, we're going to go into you here, okay? We've got 8 of Swords. Okay, so 8 is a time of action, rejuvenation, renewal, which is fabulous. And then we also have Swords, where it feels like we're feeling a bit emotional. And I'm feeling a little tired. I kind of have my head down a little bit. Again, that overwhelm we were just discussing. I love doing general readings as well, because we can all start to relate to this as the energy comes in. So again, this is Sunday to Sunday. Please take the time to join my free class if you're feeling like you need more support, because it's free, right? And then I'm also going to record that class, so if you're underneath my Facebook or my YouTube, you can watch through there too. So when we see a lot of Swords, this is an emotional time where we really need that breakthrough. And if you watched last week's reading that I did, you can go back and watch that as well. It kind of talks about this need to remove things out of our life because we're going through some cycles, okay? And those cycles it's like a repetitive thing that's going on where it's like, okay, I need to cut this energy cord. I need to let go of this person out of my life. I've got to change this in my business or in my life or my personal DNA or whatever it is. I don't know why this is coming up, but rejuvenation makes sense because I went through a breakup recently. Yes, okay. So yeah, so this week we're coming in and really making sure that we're doing that we're starting that clean channel or that clean vessel. However, it feels like there's still some negative energy because it's showing up until it's really over and done with, okay? So just keep that in mind. There might be some things or people that are coming back up for a reason. Allow that person to come up, have that conversation with them. If they're a person you can't have a conversation with, then just trust that the timing will work itself out naturally, okay? Don't push or force this week. It's not a good look on us. Encourage your viewers to share your live. I'm not going to be on here for long, so I'm just going to kind of enjoy this space while I'm here. Vivacious. Okay, so we're going to tune into you for your week as well. I'm just feeling like when it comes to money, that's where like probably the forgiveness program that I'm starting up on Wednesday and doing that free class tonight is coming up, because it feels like when there's money involved in things, sometimes that's where we start to more anger can come up towards other people. It feels like we're changing our mindset around money, okay? So just be mindful of that. You're doing a great job when it comes to your mindset work. However, it feels like have more patience with your flow and your independence when it comes to money, okay? Also, cancel any plans that are coming up for you that are no longer aligned, because sometimes we set things up and we think things are meant to be, but then we're like, no, it's not working for me anymore. As we already discussed, let people know, you know what, I'm not having a great day, or it's just not the right time. Again, that's where a lot of the emotions are coming up. So Jen, okay. So, Knight of Pentacles. Again, there's a little bit of a like lower vibration coming up for our week. So because money keeps coming up here, it feels like there's, when it comes to career and things like that, we're working towards a specific goal, and as a result of that, we might feel like we don't have as much time for other things. This also looks like someone who's in a rush to get somewhere. So take your time as you're going through things along your journey this week. It's a slower pace that we need to get into if we really want to work on what we're supposed to be working on. Okay, so write a forgiveness letter as well. If you need to work on yourself a bit more, just saying, I forgive you, as if you're speaking to yourself for hurting so-and-so or feeling badly for yourself, whatever it is, okay? All right, so then we have, because this is just going to be like, I feel like a really weird week for everyone, just trusting that that's where the energy is. It's not a bad thing, but again, these are just recommendations how to move through it. Sibiu, may I please have a card? Sibiu, okay. So swords, again, telling us it's our mindset, okay? One good thing is we're really starting to look at things more clearly. We want to get a clear picture of what's really going on in situations. Therefore, we just have to ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you don't get answers. It's just the way it is, okay? It doesn't mean it's going to be easy to get the answer either. So be careful if you're asking a question, you might just get the answer. And so I can see why some people might be a little hesitant to have certain conversations with people, but we kind of want to let go of also any losses that we're feeling at this time, if you can, because it's about working on what you're going to gain by having these conversations. Try not to focus on worst case scenarios at this time. Kathy, so we're doing just the weekly energy, Kathy. So what you have here for to help me with the energy of the week, including for yourself. You've got a beautiful card here. You were talking about retirement a little bit as we were talking about money, things like that. This is energetically talking about having healthy boundaries. It feels like we're going to be learning about our boundaries a bit this week. So as a result of that, you're going to kind of see people in a positive light, but also you're going to appreciate people that you have. Okay, so it's really relationship wise a really, really great week for reconciling with people. If you've had a divorce or if you had something or some type of separation, it does feel like there's going to be peace around it. There is going to be healing, even if it's not just even if it's being initiated this week. The following week, it'll be interesting to see what comes in there. All right. So these three cards are going to be, I'm just going to do a pick card number 1, pick card number 2, pick card number 3. So energetically, if you pick the 1, 2, or 3, that message is more for you. Okay. And again, it'll still be related to our week. So if you're picking card number 1, it says love. Okay. This talks about emotional growth and spiritual growth as well. So this is this week, you're really going to be overcoming those obstacles because of your ability to have healthy boundaries. If you're picking card number 2, you have 8 of Pentacles, which talks about feeling more rich in life. This is your ability to appreciate the little things, the people in your life. And then we have card number 3, 6 of Cups. This is really talking about an old friend coming back into your life, or also that it's important to look into your future a bit more and see the good that is coming in. Do more visualization exercises, some guided meditations, some manifestation work, and also working with your crystals. If you own crystals, it's going to be a great week for that. All right, love you guys. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll put the recording underneath my profile so people can also watch it there if they missed what I was saying. All right, guys, take care, and bye for now. HorsemanReadings.com.